Well, here is the all-new, refreshed 2025 Infiniti QX80 Sensory. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Jason and I do reviews on vehicles just like this here in Canada. So if you love car reviews, be sure to like this video and also subscribe to the channel. Also, thank you to Woodchester Infiniti for allowing me to review their new QX80. And in today's video, I'm going to be going over the different models that you can get with the new QX80s, the safety features that you get with this particular the model, the exterior, the interior, the infotainment system, and of course the pricing. So with the different models that are available with the new QX80, this will be the Luxe, Sensory, and the Autograph. Now, as for the safety features that you get with this Sensory model, this includes the automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, predictive forward collision warning, lane departure warning with lane keep assist, lane departure prevention, blind spot warning, blind spot intervention, trailer blind zone spot warning, trailer stability assist, trailer backup assist, front and rear sonar sensors, 3D intelligent around view monitor with moving object detection and 360 spin capability, rear cross traffic alert, rear automatic braking with pedestrian and cyclist detection, traffic sign recognition, and the driver attention alert. As for what powers the QX80, it is powered by a 3.5 liter V6 turbocharged engine, giving you 450 horsepower and 516 pound-foot of torque. And towing wise, you can tow up to 8,500 pounds when properly equipped. All right, let's start off in the front of this brand new QX80. I love what they did with this for the redesign. It looks so much better, and this vehicle is massive, and you'll notice this throughout the video, but the front end is so nice. It's aggressive. It just pops out at you when it's coming down the road. So if you look right here on the front bumper, you'll notice the bottom section has this aluminum trimming, which looks very cool. And in the corners here, you have this gloss black piece, the insert. It's not a vent, but you do have gloss black inserts in the corners. And then you have like this lower grille area, which is all open and with the front safety sensors, and then this massive sensor in the center there. Then if you move into the grille area, I love what they did with this. This is all gloss black and it's super nice, especially with this vehicle being in all white. And if you look closely, all of the designing and everything, they've done a very good job on this. Like even up here on this gloss black piece, they could have just left it blank or just like plain, but even that has the designing. And then you have the massive Infiniti badge right there, and the logo is also illuminated at night. And underneath you do have your front facing camera, and in between the front lights you have this chrome trim piece which makes everything pop out. And now as for these lights, I love how they're super thin. It kind of reminds me of the new Escalades. These look super sleek on this, and if you look closely, how nice of a job that they did. And then down here you've got more of your lights tucked away right there. And if you look underneath, you do have this gloss black trimming, but you have this vent that goes all the way through the front bumper. And this is actually very unique. So if you look at it, it kind of makes the vehicle look a little bit wider. And also to go around the grille, you have more chrome trimming. So again, all of the chrome pieces on this, there's not that many obviously, but it does stand out. Now coming to the side of the QX80, now you can really see the massive size of this vehicle. It's a monster, to be honest. And if we go up top here, you do have your panoramic sunroof, which I love. And then up here, you've got more of your aluminum chrome roof rails. And then around the windows here, the top and everything else is all black. But then you do have the chrome trimming along the bottom of the windows. And as for your door handles, these are body color. So once the vehicle is locked, these do go in and sit flush with the vehicle. So nothing is sticking out or anything. It's nice and clean. As for the side mirror, you do get the top and body color. The bottom is gloss black. You've got the turn signal right there, and then a side view mirror camera. This does have the full 360 camera view, which I'm going to show you inside. Now over on the fender here, you've got more of the aluminum trimming, gloss black trimming, and like this venting right here, which looks very unique. As for your side steps here that you get with it, these are fixed side steps, but you get them body color, which is a nice little touch there. Usually they're all black and it sticks out, but this in body color, I think it's nice. And with the Sensory model, you do have the crazy looking illumination that is displayed on the side of the vehicle, and Infiniti calls this the Infiniti Light Path. And then you can't forget about these beautiful aluminum wheels. The designing on this, again, a very good job that they did. And not only are they aluminum like here, but you do have kind of like this gunmetal color all around the whole rim, and then the Infiniti badge right there in the center. And these are 22-inch wheels, so they fit the vehicle perfectly. So if I take a step back, you can see these wheels complement the vehicle nicely. All right, now coming to the rear of the QX80, you can see the nice looks continue back here as well. You've got a full body color bumper there with these cutouts on the corners with the aluminum. This is kind of like your fake exhaust outlets, but your exhaust outlet is right down below there. Down here, you've also got a spare tire, and then in the center here, you have gloss black trimming, which also has your hitch covered away, and also you have your rear reflectors and the rear safety sensors that run across. Over on the tailgate here, I'm going to start off with this massive Infiniti letters, which are in chrome and look pretty massive in person. You've also got the chrome QX80 badging with the four-wheel drive badging as well. And then let's talk about these beautiful LED lights. This is a full light bar back here, which I think suits the vehicle. Just the detailing on this, like even on the inside here, you've got these chrome little pieces all across. So at nighttime, this definitely stands out. And even on the side of the light here, if you can see inside, you've got the Infiniti badge right there. Also, within the light here, you do have the rear camera, which is right there. And one thing that I do like, since right here there is another chrome aluminum piece, it runs across all the way around to the other side, so gives it a nice clean look. Now up top here, you do have this built-in spoiler, which also has the brake light, and it has your wiper hidden away, so you get a nice clean look at the back here. All right, now let's open up the tailgate and see what we have going on. So you just press this button right here, power opening tailgate, of course. So this is a 3-row SUV, if you haven't guessed it already. But back here, you have a good amount of room for all of your family road trips, adventures, whatever it is. And of course, if you're not using the 3rd row, you can fold them down to have even more room back here. There's also these aluminum protectors that you have right there. And then underneath this carpet area right here, you do have some small storage space, which you can fit maybe a couple of things and then just tuck them away. So other things that you have back here is that you do have this 120 volt outlet right there. And over here, you've got a bunch of different buttons right here. So the top one here, you can actually lower and raise the vehicle, so it's easier for you to put stuff back here. Also, you have a bunch of these buttons right here. That's to lower and raise the 2nd and 3rd row seats. So this right here is for the right side, and the left side for your 2nd row right here. So if I press this right here for the left side, you can see it's going to unlatch and down it goes for both of them. And then same thing goes for your left side at the 3rd row seating here. So if I do left right here, it's going to unlatch and go down. And unlike the 2nd row, the 3rd row I can bring back up as well. So if I just press this and hold it, and it's gonna come all the way back up just like that. All right, let's head inside and take a look at what we have going on for the interior. You can see it's an all black interior, and there are some bits and pieces that do stand out. So down here, you do have some good amount of storage space. You've got a speaker right here, a speaker right here, and a speaker right here. That's because you have this 24 speaker Klipsch sound system in this, and right here, you have kind of like this Alcantara trim right here. And then on the armrest, you have leather with the gray contrast stitching there. You've got a ton of gloss black right here around your window control. And then if you look up here around your door handle, this just looks so premium, just the way that it's built and the quality, if you see it in person. You got the ambient lighting right here, and then this beautiful wood trim, which you'll notice throughout the interior. All right, let's check out the interior, and I want to start off in the 3rd row. So to get back there, it's very easy. You have this little handle thing right here. So you're gonna pull it, it's gonna bring the seat all the way up just like that. And then you have access to the 3rd row. So back here, you have a good amount of room. If I move this out of the way, as you can see, you can fit 2 adults perfectly in this and maybe 1 kid. If you try fitting 3 adults back here, it may be a little bit tight, but 2 adults and 1 kid, you should be good. As for your leg room, you can see you get ample amount of leg room back here. Now the second row seat right here is not all the way back. As you can see, you have a ton more room up here. So even if you move it, you still have good room. And in the rear on both of the sides, I'm going to show you right here, you have your cup holders. You've got a USB port right there. And then here, you've got the control for the second row seats. All right, let's check out the second row seats. And to put these down, it's very easy. They just slide back and click into place. Now, as for the interior, you can see it's an all black interior, but the details on this are very, very nice. You've got like this diamond perforated middle sections, which just looks beautiful. And then also you have the gray contrast stitching and the gray piping all over. Not only that, but the rear side seats here do come heated and ventilated. Now, if you go ahead and pull down this, there you go. You do have your rear cup holders right there. And if you noticed, you do have the bench seating on this. And also you can recline the seats as well from here. So let me show you how far back they go so you kind of get an idea. So I've done this seat all the way back as far as it goes. And as you can see, it's quite a difference. That's just like the standard seating position. And then here you can be super, super comfortable and just recline it back. Also down here, you do have this beautiful illuminated Infiniti door sill piece. Now behind the driver and passenger seats, you do have the typical storage pockets, which are on both of the sides, of course. Now back here on the rear console area, you have more aluminum trimming, a ton of gloss black. Not only that, but your rear temperature controls and the heated seat and vented seat buttons here for both of the sides. You've got USB ports right here and an outlet. All right, let's head to the front and see what we have going on. It's exactly like the rear, just with a little bit of more space at the bottom here, and everything else is pretty identical other than having your typical window controls, side mirror controls, and then the driver memory seat buttons there. Now, as for the front seats, just like the rear, these are super, super nice. And not only are they nice, but they're super comfortable as well. And they also come heated and ventilated. Now, if you look in the headrest, for both the front seats, you do have the built-in speakers for that beautiful 3D sound that you get with this. And not only that, but you have speakers all throughout the interior of the cabin there, as you can see all around. The front seats do come power adjustable. Not only that, but you do have a massage feature as well. And you can adjust the side bolsters from here. And then also in the front here, just like the rear, you have a door sill piece that's illuminated, but it is a little bit bigger up here. Underneath, you just have your pedals, nothing too fancy. Over here is your hood latch release. And then moving up here, you have your auto hold, electronic parking brake, and then here you have your lane keep, auto start stop, your heads up display, and then your tailgate button right there. And your steering wheel is power adjustable. All right, so entering inside of the QX80, the whole dashboard is in like this hard, soft material. You've got the speakers there in the corner, in the center there, and then down there as well. And you have your heads up display right there. So as you can see, it is right there. And I love having this on a vehicle because you don't have to take your eyes off the road and all the information is in front of you. And then you've got your all new fully digital cluster area. Not only that, but this goes into your touchscreen as well. So you have this one massive screen, which is super nice. I love all of the details on this, just the way that it's designed. Even like the background on this, I'm not sure if you can see in there, like the wallpaper thing, this just looks so clean. They've done a super nice job on this and knocked it out the park, I think. This is a 14.3 inch screen. So on your screen here, on your digital cluster here, you can do quite a few things. So if I go here, now this is for your touchscreen. If I click it, it's gonna show that little bar. But if I click this, this is for this screen here. If I just go ahead and click on any of these arrows, I can go through a bunch of different information about the vehicle, and there's a ton of different things they can go through, and some of the things may even have more menus within them. So yeah, as for the steering wheel, this is wrapped in leather and does come heated. You've got more of the aluminum trimming here with the designing, your gloss black trimming, and then the Infiniti logo right here. with more gloss black trimming. On the left side here, you've got all of your safety controls, cruise control settings, following distance controls, volume controls. The other side has your Bluetooth, cluster controls, your touchscreen controls, and then these buttons here to skip the track, and then the back button right there. Behind, you've also got paddle shifters on both of the sides there. And then over here behind, you have your indicators and high beams and lighting controls. And the other side here has your front and rear wiper controls. All right, now on this area here, where typically you would have like your armrest area, you still do, but there's 3 different sections here. So the first section here, if you click this and open it up, you get some decent amount of storage space in this. It goes pretty deep inside, so you can definitely utilize this. If you close this, and then if you pop this open, you have your wireless charging area here with more USB ports. Closing this and opening this will have your front cup holders. And then also on the side of the center console area, you do kind of have more space underneath. So if I step out for 1 second, I'm going to show you the space underneath. So right there, you have all of this to put all of your things. And if you look closely inside, right there, you have another outlet. And then you have all of this here with a screen. So I'm gonna start with this here. You have your shift controls right there. Right here, you have your button for the auto to lower and raise the vehicle. You've got your camera button right here, which I'm going to touch on in a second. And then on this screen right here, and this is a 9-inch screen here. You can do quite a few things. You can control all of your temperature controls for the front, the rear. You've also got the mode button here, so you can control all the different modes. Your 4x4 controls. Again, you can raise the vehicle and whatnot. So a ton of things that you can do on this. One thing to note, any of the things that you touch, you kind of have like this haptic feel to it. Let me show you, or let me try showing you how it sounds. So I'm going to put the mic here and then press it. So ready? So I'm not sure if that kind of picked it up, but that's what it sounds like, and you can actually feel it on the screen. And you also have your 4 ways right here. Then up here, you have your sleek venting with more of the media controls and the volume knob. And then you have this very nice looking touchscreen, and this is a 14.3-inch touchscreen. So on here, you can do quite a few things. Now, like I was showing you on the steering wheel, see how this is illuminated? If I just press this, I can control everything through this little knob right here. So as you can see, I can move through all of the different things, or I can just touch the screen here. So on here, if I go to the map section, it's going to pull up the full map view, which is nice. The next one right here is your audio. So it's going to have all of your audio related information and channels and whatnot. The next one here is for your phone once you do have it paired. Moving to the home page, this is what the home page looks like. You have all sorts of different layouts, which is nice and looks very clean. Not only that, but you have different pages that you can kind of customized to your liking, and all sorts of different information about the vehicle. Right here, you do have your voice assistants. And then if I click these 4 squares right there, it's going to bring up all of these menus. So you got demo mode, interior lights, GPS position, just a whole plethora of different things that you can go through. Not only that, you've got the next page, and then you've got your last page right there. This little gear looking icon, if I press that, that is for your settings. So you can definitely control or change however you want for each of the things. And if you see this right here, if I press that, those are your quick settings for your music, how you want your bass, brightness, screen off, and all of that good stuff. Now, like I was mentioning, this camera button right here, if I go ahead and press that, it's gonna show me all sorts of angles on this car. I love how this is. Like, I can just move around however I want. I have like this 3D image for everything, for my surroundings. And now, even better, you have this bird's eye view right here, but then you have all of these cameras that you can click on. So if I click this right there, it's gonna show me the left side. If I click this, it's gonna show me the front of the vehicle. So just a whole bunch of different angles that you can see. And then of course you have these things at the bottom. So if I click this, it's gonna show me not only the top view, but the front camera right there. And if I click that, it's gonna show me kind of like a panoramic view, which includes the side cameras on the sides here that you can see, and then the front camera. Or I can see kind of like a wide angle of the front. And here I can see kind of like inside the vehicle, but outside, if you know what I mean. And then back to 3D. I love this 3D system here because you can literally see any angle that you want. Now up top is your rear view mirror. Not only that, if I just do this, it becomes a digital rear view mirror. And going up top here, you have your interior camera right here. And then you also have your sunroof controls, and then your sunshade controls and SOS, and of course your lighting controls. And right here, if I just do that, that's for your sunglasses. Here is the key fob for this QX80. You can see even on this, the detailing is super nice. And on the back here, it says Infiniti. All right, coming around to the passenger side here. Like I was showing you on the driver's side, here is the space underneath the center console area. And now this is another nice touch that they did. Beside the screen here, you have this. All of this lights up and goes kind of into this area. And then you have the Infiniti letters right there. I think this just adds so much of a premium look to a vehicle. And not only that, but all of this just lights up. And then you have your typical glove compartment space right there. There was no window sticker for this new QX80, but these do start from about $121,000 Canadian, and this may be minus any discounts. Well, that does it for the review on this all new, fully redesigned 2025 Infiniti QX80 Sensory. Let me know what you guys think of this. Do you love it or do you hate it?